Let's talk about lost gear and missing fillings. Yeah.
Again, we're in Key West, if you can't recognize by our great Instagram wall.
Yeah, and in fact, we're wearing the exact same clothes as the video I posted last time.
Yes.
We just decided to break this up.
Jets. Make your jets flying over and birds. And
if you didn't watch that other video, watch that one first, and then watch this one.
Then
that'll catch you up to now.
Sure.
So on the way down here, stopping in Del Rey, someone was brushing their teeth and a filling fell out.
It was me.
So we had to get an emergency dentist situation because it was the morning we were supposed to head down to Key Largo that we had to solve this problem.
It was fun. It was great. Dentist was awesome. Very nice. Highly recommend Dr. David Green in Del Rey. Shout out to him. But yeah, that was fun. It was very unexpected. That's probably like my worst nightmare. I'm very picky with my teeth and my dentist, so especially during COVID, it was like a little bit of a freak out because I know my dentist back home has like done everything they're supposed to do, and I'm sure everywhere probably is, but you know, I have my reservations and my worries, so it was nerve-wracking not only finding a random dentist to work on my teeth, but finding a random dentist during COVID and making sure I felt comfortable with everything they were doing. But Evan's mom suggested somebody, Dr. David Green, as mentioned, went to him, it was great. My teeth looks good, and here we are.
So how I lost half my camera gear, and obviously, spoiler alert, you're looking at us through my lenses, so I got it back. But let's just talk about it so maybe it doesn't happen to you. We got to Key Largo. It was a long day, and I try to always bring some of my gear with me wherever we go. Some of it was locked away, some of it was with me, and the stuff that was with me was in like a shoulder sling bag, and I put it in the chair next to me at the restaurant we were at. And I was tired after driving down and whatever, and you know, we got up and left, and I didn't realize until the next morning that I left my gear at the restaurant. It was like 8 in the morning. I just knew it was gone. I shot out of bed, I ran out the door and just drove to the restaurant. En route there, Megan calls me and she's like, you know, they don't open until like 12 o'clock. And I was just like, I'm just gonna sit there.
It was like 8 a.m.
Yeah, I'll just sit there all day until somebody gets there. We were both in the industry, so we know managers get there earlier than when they open. So I was just like, I'll just sit here, it's fine. And it ended up that there was somebody doing construction or some kind of maintenance to the outside of the building. So they had a contact for a manager. So they were able to call them, see what time they were going to be in. So I wasn't just kind of like sitting there not knowing when somebody might show up. So I knew somebody would be there within like 15, 20 minutes after I arrived. Finally, someone shows up. I explained what happened, and they went inside, looked in their lost and found, told me it wasn't there. And they said, let me just check the office. And luckily, my bag was in the office. Nothing was missing. So thank you to the good people of Snooks Restaurants who turned in my gear and decided not to be a terrible person that day and steal all of it. But so we summarize that story to say that I am as neurotic as they come when it comes to protecting my gear and locking it away and storing it and knowing everything, like where it is at all times. I never leave it in my car, nothing like that. But things happen, and I was just not paying attention that day, and I was just tired, and I forgot it. That was it. It just takes one time, and you know, I was on the phone with my insurance company, just kind of prepping them, asking them what I should get ready, if I should file a police report for this situation or not. And I will say, insure your gear, one way or another. Even if you're not a professional photographer, videographer, you have expensive gear, make sure it's insured. Maybe your homeowners or renters insurance can cover it, something like that, which was a comfort. You know, if I lost all this stuff, it was the A7 III, my 16-35 lens, you know, it was like $5,000 in gear I could have lost. But luckily we'd only have to pay a $500 deductible to get reimbursed for it. So you know, it was horrible, and I felt like garbage afterwards. But the good news is it wouldn't have been as bad as it would have if I didn't have all my stuff insured.
Yeah.
So pay attention.
It won't happen again. I know that.
I will definitely make sure it never happens again. Now we go to a restaurant, I just like wrap it around my leg or something, and I put it down so I trip over it if we leave.
And you're trying to get those little tile thingies.
Yeah, I'll probably get Apple just released the air tags, so I'll probably put that on all my bags just to added level, you know. But just don't leave your stuff anywhere. I think that's the moral of it. Keep your stuff on you.
Sure.
And don't leave it in your car. Don't do anything like that. Be smart about it. If it's staying somewhere, make sure it's locked up. But we just want to let you know the little hiccups along the way. There's always going to be problems along the way, especially when you're RVing and you're in different locations and hitching up and unhitching, and it's just a whole bunch of stuff going on. And driving and towing is just different than like normal driving. It's just there's more to think about. It's definitely more mentally draining, which I learned. And I just keep your stuff safe.
And your teeth safe.
Put a little ding. Yeah.